Good morning from my country here. Good morning, children of God. Please, I want you to share this video. It's a message, it's a revelation God showed me. I want you to share this video. Let this video go viral. Let this video reach everybody. It's a message on Saturday night. That should be Saturday midnight, breaking Sunday. That should be 12:45 a.m. I was in the realm of the spirit. I was in the dream land, in the dream world. And while I was over there, I heard a voice from heaven. And the voice spoke this way. I really felt it. I really touched it. I felt that everybody should listen to it. And the voice said, the reason why his people, his believers, cannot defeat the evils in the environment, the evil within them, cannot be able to overcome the evils, he said, is because of lack of purity and lack of unity. This is what the voice from heaven said to me. He said, the reason that his people, his believers, that cannot be able to overcome evil within them in the environment and society is because of the lack of purity and lack of unity. And I felt that word so much, that word touched me so much, and I wake up. When I wake up, I begin to think. Actually, if you look at our society right now, it seems like the evil is taking more upper hands. This is not the way it's supposed to be, because it's trying to put the holy book as an error book, where the word of the Lord said in the book of John, he said the light, John chapter 1 verse 5, he said the light shined in darkness. Darkness comprehended it not. Another translation says, darkness overcometh it not. But today, it looks like the darkness is trying to overshadow the light. Every corner right now is full of evils. Evil is in everywhere. Evil is in the government, evil is in the church, even in the house. Why? God said, many who are trying to overcome the evil have never been able. Why? It's the lack of purity. In the book of Leviticus chapter 19, from verse 2, he said that God spoke to Moses to speak to the congregation. Say ye to them, I am the Lord, I'm a holy God. I am the Lord, a holy God, and they should be holy. Be ye holy as the Lord your God is a holy God. The holiness is off. He said, follow all men with peace and holiness. He said, without it no eye shall see God. The righteousness of God is up. And it comes today in the body of Christ. It's divided. Pastor is attacking teacher, teacher is attacking pastor, prophet is attacking apostle, apostle is attacking evangelist. They have become a division. It's a reason why we cannot overcome the evil in our environment and society is because of the lack of holiness, the lack of purity, and the lack of unity. The body of Christ is no more united. The body of Christ is no more in war. Everybody is causing division. Today we don't hear good Simon in the altar. Pastor will only be preaching to his people how these churches is fake, this one is fake, raising members who speak against churches. And many of them doesn't even have the conscience about eternity. We go to church today, we are not there to hear the sermons and check our conscience. All we think about is prosperity and how to attack people. We've raised people today who comes in everywhere speaking against churches. because of the evils, because there's no unity in the body of Christ. It pains me sometimes when I look into those things and I begin to think, where was the book of Corinthians when Paul was addressing this matter about what we are seeing today? He said there is different operation in this God's kingdom, different pattern of activities, but one God. If you are a Roman Catholic, the redeemed should not be expected to run the same way you run. If you are a Winners, a Deeper Life, Christ Embassy, CPM, and all churches, all different churches, should not be operating in one pattern. That's what Paul was saying. It's a different operation. So, a different gift, but in one body. The hand will not behave like the eyes. The eyes will never behave like the nose. The nose will never behave like the head, but the one body. One body. You see, the reason of these divisions has caused the limitation of God's presence on the earth. You know what I call those who say they're Christians? I don't call them Christians. I call them believers. I never said Christian. No. Because why? No one is living to that test. That's Christ-like. Sometimes you ask them, do you know the meaning of Christianity? Do you know the meaning of Christian? He say, yes, like Christ. Actually, do we behave like Christ? Christ never criticized anybody. Christ never. He only rebuked the Pharisees. Today, pastors attacking pastors. Today, everywhere. And evil keeps growing. Because the devil has achieved his mission by the people who should be united breaking their unity. And you know, Jesus made a comment in Matthew. He said, every home that divided can never stand. Matthew chapter 12. He said, every house that is divided, every kingdom, every nation that is divided can never stand. In the Genesis chapter 11, he said, when the world was in one language, one voice, they determined to build a tower to heaven. If not that God stopped them, they've already get to the cloud. Let this message be shared. That Jesus said the reason why these people, the believers cannot stop even in the environment is because no more holiness has been sold, replaced. Unity has been sold, replaced as a gossip, as a murmuring, as attacking each other. People feel free today to listen what is happening, or if there is talking against any pastor, any church, that's what people. And let me tell you, the root of this is the devil. Share this message to all the pastors. This is what God told me. I felt so bad about it. I felt so bad looking that today, evil is trying to dominate everywhere. And some of them say it's end time. Yes, we're in the end time. But the believers who are supposed to live an example life are helping the devil to achieve his mission. We're supposed to be one food. Jesus prayed in the book of John chapter 17. He said he's praying to the Father that we should be one food. One. That the world will know that we belong to him. Divisions in the church. Division in the departments. Division in the body of Christ. Everyone is attacking each other. If you're a pastor, you don't expect a prophet to behave like you, to teach like you. Because the spirit that is on him is a spirit of prophet. If you're a teacher, you should not expect a person to behave like you. We should just understand this. And the Corinthians, Paul explained it in the Corinthians. He explained it. 1 Corinthians chapter 12. He says, he explained it how it should be. Sometimes I reason, does these ministers read this scripture? Does all these believers actually read these scriptures? knowing that we know that is fake. We know that is fake. Let me tell you, the truth, as long there is light and darkness, as long there is death and life, as long there is day and night, as long there is light and hell and heaven and hell, there will be real and there will be fake. Nobody can change it until the end of the world. I want this to sink into your ear. Nobody can change it. No human being can stop it until the owner of the world comes to take his word and close it. Thank you. God bless you.